Hi there, welcome to the Player YouTube channel, where we don't just do car reviews, we do tons of other stuff as well. You ready? Run the VT. This is how a car should sound. Listen to this.
I didn't really push it either. I was just having a bit of fun. Oh really?
So there you have it, guys, the Ferrari Roma, my birthday present. Here we go, we're going to meet the crew and hopefully get it. Nice, the real one.
I think it makes a good work.
Let's go,
Nice to start.
Nice to see you. Show us your big chopper, your helicopter. So here we are, the Morgan Roadster, where we're here for the Swiss Squad Show. And guys, guess what? It's another morning here out in sunny France. Right, hi guys, here we are at Salon Prive 2023, yet another year. What a fantastic show, fantastic weather as always, but it's all about cars today, and someone who knows a lot about the car we're standing in front of is Mike Earl. Is that
Mike
correct?
Harley.
Mike Harley. Why did I call him Mike Earl? Do you want to go again, or shall we just keep going?
I'll roll with it. I don't
Let's
care.
roll with it. We're
I've
going to
been
roll
called
with it,
worse,
guys.
actually.
Yeah, you've been. I bet you have. I'm not going to mention that. Nice to meet you, Mike.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for taking the time to explain this amazing supercar. This is the Hennessey Venom, is that correct?
Correct. It's the Hennessey Venom F5.
F5. And what does the F dictate the F5? Is that the model number or
There's
the issue?
there's a scale on how they rate tornadoes based on wind speed, and the F5 tornado has a wind speed of 300 plus miles an hour. And this car is engineered to go about 315 miles an hour.
Who thinks of this stuff?
Mind blowing.
Well, you're head of you're VP of marketing.
VP of
aren't you?
marketing, correct.
So you should know this.
I can't take credit for that one, though.
I thought you could have gone for it there. Tell me a little bit about this car, because it's actually a world record holder, isn't it?
It's working on the world record. We expect it to hold several world records a couple years down the road. We're still in development, testing. We are shipping cars, but we will eventually break some records on this.
And what, I mean, top speed on this car, for example?
Top speed, right now we've done about 271 miles an hour. Let's back up a little bit. Let's
go back a bit.
First
Go
of
on,
all,
then.
it's an American car. It's an American car. We're headquartered in Texas.
Never mind. So we'll go now. Shall we go and just go and get a drink? I mean, it's American. Yeah. I'm joking.
Headquartered in Texas, and you know, we are kind of anti-establishment. And what I mean by that is
like that.
everyone else is going electric, they're going hybrid, they're going quiet, they're going beeps and buttons.
Yeah.
And we're doubling down on horsepower and combustion and visceral and engagement and excitement and adrenaline and smoke and fire and everything. And so what we're doing is we're looking for those few discerning customers who really want to enjoy a car. You get in this thing and you start the button and the whole car shakes and you know you're going somewhere fun. And it's a very, very different experience than like a Veyron or a Chiron or something like that.
Yeah.
This is just, it's a handful.
Well, it would be. It's American. Everything American is a handful.
I haven't got to the best part.
Go on, go
The
for it.
engine is a 6.6 liter twin turbocharged V8.
Can we go and have a look at it? Right
Oh
back
yeah,
here?
it's
Come and show
an
me
old school pushrod V8, 6.6 liters, 1,817 horsepower.
I love the way you say push rod.
Yeah.
That's just so American. Check that out.
1,817
Look at
horsepower.
that.
Almost like a dragster engine dropped into a hypercar. The torque,
Yeah.
about 1,200 foot-pounds of torque, and the chassis itself weighs about 1,350 kilograms. So very low weight.
Yeah.
Tons of horsepower, all going through the rear wheels. It is an absolutely insane ride, and you're literally piloting a spaceship. Like I said, it goes 300 miles an hour.
300 miles an hour, it's crazy. 0 to 60 time.
0 to 60 is going to be about 3.5, 3.7 seconds. Remember, we're trying to put all the power through two wheels.
Yeah.
But once At that point, the 0 to 200, 0 to 300 mile an hour speed is really, really fast.
It's amazing, absolutely stunning bit of kit. What is it actually made of?
Whole entire car is carbon fiber. It's a carbon fiber, 100% bespoke, which means 100% designed carbon fiber monocoque tub, carbon fiber body panels. We have forged wheels. We have carbon ceramic brakes. So everything about the car is keeping mass to a minimum because, understandably, moving mass is what makes a car slower.
Yeah,
so we want to take it as light as possible.
I mean, looking around the car, it's quite a lot of space inside, isn't there? I mean,
it's got an awful lot of space, and we don't want to call it a minimalist cockpit, but it's a very driver-focused cockpit, lots of room. We have some luxury amenities. For the most part, this is all about hearing the car, feeling the vibration, smelling the car, and enjoying the ride. This is not something to go from, across the continent in. This is something to go out and have fun in.
This is going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
And you may have noticed, obviously, this is the Roadster version.
Yeah.
So we have 3 different versions of the car. One is a coupe with a fixed carbon fiber roof.
Okay.
This is the Roadster that has a one-piece carbon fiber removable panel. And then we now have a Revolution version that has dive planes on the front, wing on the back. It's more of a downforce car or a track-focused car.
Right, so you actually, that was going to be my next question. I mean, obviously this could be very track focused, this car.
Very track focused. In fact, the idea is not only is it very quick in a straight line, but we consider it a decathlete of hypercars.
I love it.
We'll eventually do Nürburgring in it. We're going to go out and set some track records. In fact, several of our owners, we've delivered over 12 cars so far, are already tracking these things on a daily basis.
Wow.
And it's a beast. It's a real handful.
Speaking of a handful, how much handful of dollars do I need to part with to buy one of these?
We could talk later, but you're probably talking about 2.5 million pounds.
2.5 million pounds.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And so for that money, obviously I can choose my colours, I can choose
You
my
could choose
setup.
your color, we can write your name on the side, we could do whatever you want. You get your contrasting stitching. And some of the customers do some crazy stuff. We have customers that are doing all exposed carbon fiber with the weave, with just some highlights of color.
Yep.
We have some that are doing two tones where the color merges from one into the other.
Love it.
And these are ones we haven't released yet, so I can't really show anyone. But
Yeah.
right now we're getting a lot of the primaries of the yellows and the reds and the blacks and the silvers. But
I've got to say, this,
you can have fun with it. And remember, the color is half of the buying experience because you're really expressing your personality through the color of the car.
yeah, it's beautiful. I love this yellow. Whoever chose this really loves this.
This is called summer yellow, and it couldn't have been a more appropriate place to show it
Tell
off.
me about it. I have noticed over there you've got the American flag on the inside of the door.
Yes.
What is the significance that
It's
it's built in
it's
America?
an American car, and if you come over to this door, I'm going to open it up real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hope it didn't hit you in the face.
Oh, wow.
Take a look. We've got the Texas flag on that door.
Oh my God, the Lone Star.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
We do things bigger and badder and better in Texas, and we want to remind everyone there's a reason why you have so much sound coming out of the back of the car.
This is absolutely stunning. I love it.
It's all carbon fiber, and
Yep.
some of the carbon fiber work was actually done over in the UK.
Oh really? So you came to the UK for the
It's
the carbon
obviously
fibre
most
panels?
of these cars today are global supply chain.
Yep. And,
And,
what about the actual rims themselves? I mean, these are obviously, are they made
They're
in England or-
100% bespoke. We manufacture they're forged aluminum wheels
Yep.
that are then CNC milled out so you can get more open space, once again to reduce mass.
And standard road tyres on this, or do you have special tyres?
This one is running Michelin Sport, Pilot Sport 4S tires just for the market. This one's being delivered right now in England, but we also run Sport Cup 2s, and we can also fit the car with slicks if you want to be a road course.
Yeah. So if you want to get it out on track or whatever you want to do. I've noticed that's not your standard steering wheel.
That is not a standard steering wheel. This is called a yoke, and a yoke pays homage to aircraft, fighter jets.
Absolutely,
Where
yeah.
the fighter pilot is involved in a dogfight and he has to have everything in his hands. So what we do is we put everything on the yoke. So in the middle of the yoke, you can see the little green switch.
Yeah.
That switches between your driving modes. We have F1 through F5. Think of the Tornado again. F1 is mild and F5 is wild.
Right.
And so you can decide what kind of mood you're in. Everything from wipers to headlights.
So you're
audio
not
volume,
fiddling
things like
around
that.
with any buttons, it's all there on you.
Everything's in the steering wheel. And feel the paddle shifter. Feel that engagement.
Oh, it's got such a lovely
Oh, yeah.
That's
What we
so
did is we
nice.
studied race cars, and a race car driver, when he pulls the paddle, he wants instantaneous gear shifts.
Yeah, he
he
wants to-
doesn't want to mess around.
Yeah.
So we have this thing, when you're in F5 mode and you pull the paddle, the back end kicks around,
Yeah.
and you feel a skip in your heartbeat, and the thing just takes off. Remember, it's about visceral excitement and driving engagement.
which is what this car
Yeah.
totally encompasses, doesn't it? Now, just finally, you are going to be selling these here in the UK, I believe.
Right.
As
We just signed a contract with HR Owen. They're going to be our European distributor, and they'll offer sales and service for all of our customers.
Fantastic.
And
this is based in London.
yeah, exactly, based in London.
So
and they're going to cover all of Western Europe for us, which is wonderful.
That's brilliant. Anybody wants to come and see this car, it's going to be based here in central London as of what, after the show, or is it
Yeah,
going to be in
well, it depends. What's happening these days, unfortunately, is we're selling them pretty quickly. Every time they tell me I have a car to show off,
sell them
it
pretty quickly at
disappears.
$2.5
And
million
we
quid.
may have already sold this car today. So
Wow.
the idea is reach out to HR Owen
Yeah.
in London. They'll help you out.
Okay, well, we'll put a little link down there, guys, for you for HRA. And if you want to go and see one of these Hennessey cars, one of this Venom F5, which I love. I just love the name, it's incredible. Mike, what an incredible experience. Thank you so much for showing us around this supercar.
Thank you very
I
much.
wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
And last but not least, I can't wait to get out in one. When's my opportunity?
We'll talk.
We'll talk. We'll catch up. Mike,
It was a pleasure.
cheers. Thank you very much. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a little quick brief show around of this car. And yeah, we'll catch up with more stuff from Salon Prive. Watch out for it.